Hi, it's Abby. Thank you so much for joining me for this 10-minute anytime flow. Obviously, just always take care of your body during this practice. Be mindful of any injuries or conditions you have. Do what feels good and just modify or avoid anything that doesn't feel good. So we're going to come straight into it today. The idea of this flow is just when you feel like you just need to get moving, you're not quite sure what you want to do when you step on your mat. It's just a little bit of everything, just a nice short 10-minute flow for you. So we're going to start in seated. So getting yourself comfortable, you can either come to kneeling or cross-legged. And we're going to settle into connect to the breath before we get moving and look to let go of any tension that we may take into our practice. So finding your comfortable seat. You can even practice without a mat if you're a little bit like me on carpet. You might find that you just want to practice straight on your carpet or your rug. You don't have to necessarily get on your mat. Finding your comfortable seat, just let yourself drop into stillness for a few breaths. Hands can be rested down or maybe hands placed on your body. Feel your breath as you take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Lengthening up through the spine as you inhale. And exhaling, allowing the shoulders to soften, your face to soften. Take one more really deep breath in. And out, let it go. From there, blinking the eyes open, take the arms wide, turn the palms up, reach up and stretch up. And exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Again, inhale, reaching up, interlace the fingers, press the palms up to the sky. Big breath there as you exhale, round through the upper back, press the hands forward. Inhale brings you back up, bring the right hand down, take the left hand over. And just taking a little pulse there or finding stillness. See if you can keep your left sit bone rooting down. Inhaling up, switching sides. Again, just pause there, right sit bone rooting down. Now sweeping forward and over to the right, bending through that left elbow, looking to the sky, and once more over to the left. And then coming back, finding your upright position, just a couple more shapes here. So we're just going to take some circles, small, slow circles to begin with, maybe finding then a little bit more movement. Ribcage circling over the pelvis, maybe allowing the head, the neck to join in a little, just go slow. Maybe closing down the eyes, feeling the movement and changing directions if you haven't already. We'll then come straight into our all fours for our cat-cow. So spread the fingers, hands about under shoulders, knees about under hips, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And then just pause, find your neutral all fours. So think about crown of the head reaching forward, tailbone reaching back behind you. Just notice what's going on with your pelvis. Think about drawing in your navel and lengthening through that tailbone. As you inhale, lengthen through the front body. So chest comes forward, pelvis tilt. Look forward and exhaling. Navel draws in, chin to chest. And again, inhaling, keeping softness through the elbows. Lovely big breaths in. Allow the movement to start at your tailbone, your pelvis, and ripple through your spine. We'll take a few more here. Of course, if you have a little bit longer, and just stay with this if it feels beneficial. And then either staying with your cat-cow or a few more breaths here. Feel free to take any intuitive movement, maybe bring your hands a bit further forward, moving your hips side to side, round in circles, forward, back. If it feels good, pressing back into your child's pose. Notice your breath in and out through the nose now. And then when you're ready, coming back to your all fours, threading the needle, take the right arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, reaching through and under, support under that right side of the face with a block or cushion if that feels good. And just either staying there, left hand down, or option to take the left hand to the sky, maybe taking your half bind, turning the palm away, arm wrapping, finding that right hip crease. Deep breaths in and out here in your twist, drawing that left shoulder blade down away from the left ear. Just check that your neck is happy here. One more breath. And releasing left hand back down to the mat. Press into that left palm. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Feel that openness through the thoracic spine, your upper spine, other side. So right hand down, left hand to the sky. And as you thread it under, reaching the fingertips away, coming onto the back of the shoulder blade. Again, support the head if you need it. Hand can stay down or maybe lifting, finding that half bind. Wherever you are, breathing fully, softening your face. Releasing right hand back down to the mat, press through the right palm. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Big breath in. And exhale, release. Just sit back onto your heels for a moment. Give the wrists a little release out with some circles, one way and the other. Maybe a little shake out. And then we'll get moving into our flow. So finding your downward facing dog, spread the fingers, tuck the toes, lifting hips towards the sky. Feel free to pedal out. Just being mindful with your body that there's no expectations, there's no criticism or judgment of your practice, that your body is going to feel a little bit warmer in the summer months and later on in the days. Just being mindful if this is a winter morning. Just go nice and gentle. From here, walking your feet towards your hands, see if you can keep the hands grounded. So bend the knees as much as you need to. And let yourself just then hang maybe in your ragdoll, taking hold of opposite elbows. And just letting gravity lengthen through your spine here as you fold forward, allowing crown of the head to drop down towards your toes. Slowly peeling yourself up. Keep the knees soft, head and shoulders coming up la. And find your Tadasana, top of the mat. Feet can be a little bit together, a little bit apart even, or together. Finding your grounding, working through some variations through Namaskara A, Sun Salutation A. On an inhale, raising the arms, looking up. Exhale, hinging at your hips, diving forward and down, hands into the mat, so bend the knee. Halfway lift, look forward, fingertips can come to the knees. Exhale, plant the hands, just step the right foot back here, lower the right knee. Pad out that knee if it needs it. Inhaling up to your low lunge left side. Option with your arms, maybe cactus arms, maybe lengthening that tailbone forward towards the left heel. Just check in here that you're engaging through your center, so we're lengthening through the lower back, not just collapsing, coming forward. Take a breath there. As you exhale, bring the hands down, frame that left foot. Tuck the back toes, send the left foot back to your plank pose. Your choice here, you can stay for a moment with the knees lifted, maybe rocking on your tiptoes, or lower the knees. Wherever you are, then dropping the knees, lowering your body all the way to the mat, elbows hugging. Inhale, lengthen forward, just a little baby cobra. Exhale to lower, tuck the toes, sit bones back to heels, extended child's pose. Pause here. When you're ready, lifting yourself up, finding your downward facing dog. As you inhale, float the right leg to the sky. Look forward to your hands, step that right foot through towards your hands. We're going to keep the back knee lifted here and come up to, I'm going to spin around, but stay as you are, coming up to a warrior two. So grounding that back foot, inhale, raising the arms and opening out so the hips are facing that long side of your mat. Floating the arms there, feel free to release through your shoulders, turning the palms up and down again. We're looking for a long stance, but wherever feels good in your hips, your legs. Right toes facing forward, left toes ever so slightly turned in. Feel that openness through your hips as you lift up through the inner thighs. And the arms strong, the shoulders relaxed, though, gazing out over the right fingertips. See if you can soften a little into that front knee, bending a little bit deeper. And hold there, feeling grounded through your feet for 3. Breathing fully, 2. And 1. We'll find a little reverse, keeping the right knee bent, turn the right palm up to the sky. Think about lengthening up as opposed to arching back. And then as you exhale, bring the right forearm down, left hand reaches up and over. Finding your side angle pose here, option to stay with that left arm as it is, or again, turning the palm away from you, arm wrapping long, finding a half bind. Just be mindful we may not be fully warmed up here, so just going nice and gentle into these shapes. As you inhale, lift yourself back up. Take a little freestyle reverse. As you exhale, cartwheel, hands frame that right foot. Just step it straight back to your down dog. Feel free to pedal out here. And then walking the feet towards the hands again. Find your forward fold. Take an inhale to lengthen, look forward. And exhale, fold and release. Root down through the feet, knees soft. Inhale, come all the way up, arms reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Pause there. We're going to take exactly the same, just on the other side. Stay as you are, feet together, top of your mat. I'm going to just come this end, so I'm not spinning around with my back to you. So inhale this time, raise the arms. Exhale to your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, step the left foot back, lower the left knee. Inhale, coming up to your low lunge, right side now. If it feels ever wobbly, think about widening your base, so wiggle that right foot out to the side. If it feels a little bit too easy, maybe narrowing your base or lengthening that stance, maybe lengthening your tailbone forward. Remember your choice with your arms. Hands can always come onto hips, maybe cactus arms, maybe taking the arms behind you, opening through the chest, or maybe clasping the hands behind you. Your choice. Wherever you are, one more breath here. As you exhale, hands frame that right foot even. Tuck the back toes, stepping back, making our way through our vinyasa. So back to plank. Again, your choice. Lowering down, knees, chest and your chin to the mat. Inhale, lengthening forward and up. Exhale to lower, tuck the toes, press back, extended child's pose. Pause there when you feel ready, lifting up, downward facing dog. Take 3 full breaths here. Really spread the fingers. Pressing into your hands, drawing the chest towards your thighs. Keep softness through the knees so you can lengthen through the spine. Shoulders rolling away from the ears. Breathing fully. Next, inhale, foot left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Look forward, step the left foot as close as you can towards the hands. Ground the back foot, we're lifting up to our warrior 2 again, long stance, left side this time. So adjust your feet. Right toes ever so slightly turned in, so just not facing back. Left toes facing forward, hips opening to the long side of your mat. Again, float the arms, release the shoulders a little, turning the palms up and down again. And then gazing out over the left fingertips. Holding fully for 3. For 2. Maybe bending a little more into that left knee. Pressing down through the outer edge of the right foot and then taking your reverse, turn the left palm up. Left knee stays bent. A little lift, breathing into the left ribs, and then exhale to your side angle. Left forearm down, right arm reaches up and over. Again, your choice, right arm can stay there, or take your half bind, arm wrapping behind you. Wherever you are, breathing fully, lengthen crown of the head towards those left toes. Top of the mat, one more breath. And then lifting yourself up, using your core strength, a little freestyle reverse, and exhale to cartwheel, hands frame that left foot, step it back to your down dog. Last time there, just have a little pedal out. And then lower down onto your knees. Bring your legs around and in front. And just take 1 forward fold here. So if you have a strap, great. Remember, there's no expectation to reach the feet at all. Find your sit bones, pop up onto a block or a blanket if that helps, getting your pelvis and anterior tilt. Take an inhale, raise the arm. And as you exhale, you can soften the knees, hinging forward. Keep that lift rather than just coming down. And then just bring the hands under your shoulders. Use your breath here to inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hinging forwards. And it doesn't matter how far forward you come, if you feel fairly upright still, it's all good. Work with your body, not against it. If you can, working towards straightening the legs, but just keep the knees soft if that's helpful for now. If the feet feel within reach, taking hold of the big toe with the 2 peace fingers, inhale again, lengthen. And exhale as you hinge forward, drawing the elbows out to the side. Just be gentle. Wherever you are, we'll hold 3 more breaths. And then gently releasing, bringing yourself up, coming down onto your back. We'll take 1 bridge, front body opening. So bring the heels close towards your buttocks, feet are parallel, about hip distance. Pressing through the soles of the feet, thighs stay parallel, lengthening through the front body. Either arms can stay as they are, or maybe clasping your hands, looking to lift the hips, opening through the length of the front body out through the thighs and knees. Breathing there. And then gently releasing, peeling your spine down. As we're just taking 1 back bend, you can gently hug your knees in. And feel free here to close your practice, maybe dropping the knees side to side. Just pausing for a few breaths on each side. And then I like to finish with a happy baby. Just looking to lengthen through the spine. Remember, you can slow it down if you want to pause this and just take a few extra breaths. Anywhere, then go ahead. Otherwise, coming to find your happy baby, to close on. Maybe you want to just give the legs a little kick out first, rub through the backs of the legs, and then taking hold of the ankles or the outsides of the feet, drawing the knees down either side of your rib cage, looking to draw that tailbone back down and the whole spine long, including the neck. And feel free to rock and roll here. Have a little play, straightening the legs or just finding stillness. A few more breaths. And then coming down to find your relaxation, your savasana. You can either stretch long and have the legs straight, then maybe supporting behind the knees with any blocks or a bolster, arms by your sides, or maybe bringing the feet flat and the knees falling in to support each other. Your choice here, if you feel more comfortable resting on your side. Take a really deep breath in and let it go. We're just going to be here about a minute or so. Staying in this restful horizontal position if you can, maybe for even longer if you can. Closing the eyes if you feel comfortable, letting your body be heavy and still. Appreciating your effort of just coming to your mat today. Now letting your body rest. Nothing to do here. Next few breaths. Letting the whole body relax. Another few breaths. And of course, please do stay a little longer if you have the time. Otherwise, if you're ready to close your practice and come out of your shavasana, bringing movement to fingers and toes, beginning to wake the body up, maybe circling wrists and ankles. Stretching long and hugging the knees into your chest. And taking your right arm as a pillow, rolling to your right side. And when you're ready, coming to find an upright seated posture, lengthening up, lifting through your heart center and crown of the head. And just pause there for a moment, eyes closed, just noticing any changes from the start of your practice to now. Appreciating yourself, making this time to just come and have a little move around on your mat today. Take an inhale, lift the shoulders towards the ears, and exhale, gliding them down. Bring your hands to heart center, humbling your head to your heart. Taking this renewed, positive, calm energy with you throughout the rest of your day and your week. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Thank you. As always, any questions, please reach out. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to practicing with you soon.